Hello, Gemini. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love reading focused on the first half of July from the 1st all the way through the 15th. General advice as always, so please keep that in mind throughout the reading. Take from it what makes sense for you and release the rest. So we'll be pulling from these two decks here, both my own, the Heart and Soul Love Oracle, which has actually been revised since I purchased this one for myself, and the Silhouettes one is in the process of being revised, so it's not currently available in my deck shop. So just FYI on that. So let's get into it, guys, and see what it is that you need to focus on for the first half of July. This is part 1 of your reading. And if it happens to resonate with you, we will have the preview for the extended reading towards the end of this video. And if you want to watch the whole thing, that is available on my Patreon page. That link is down below in the description box. So Gemini, let's get into it. What is it that you need to know here for part 1 of your reading? We have Voyage, followed by the Truth, the card after that, the Best. So all of these cards are really nice. Let's read them. Okay, so this one says, "This has been a fantastic voyage between you and I. I can't wait to share more days and nights with you, always enjoying each other's company. There are no awkward silent moments. There never has been. You're my favorite adventure. I'm ready for more." But here we are with the reality of what's going on between the two of you, Gemini. So it does say, I may look as though I'm over you, that life has moved on and I'm over it, going about my day-to-day and being fine with how things ended between us. Nothing could be further from the truth. The truth is I'm barely functioning. I need you. I miss you. I love you. I pray someday I can tell you face to face. So we've got a situation here where you guys could have had so much fun together, lots of adventures. They still want to continue this voyage, this journey with you, but something happened to maybe remove this person from your life, you know. This right here represents the fact that they still miss you, they think about you. And then we've got this card here. I never expected us to be the best of friends so quickly. So you guys could have started off as friends and then it turned into something more. Almost as if we've known each other before, and just when I started to get used to you being my best friend, you became my best love. I have a feeling the best is yet to come. That at least is what this person is hoping for maybe you guys to reconnect, to have more adventures, to be able to spend more time with each other, re-explore the relationship. So let's grab some insight here and see what else is going on. I'll be pulling from the 10 Yellow Tarot deck here for Gemini. Angels and spirit guides, please. First half of your July reading. So what's going on? Look at this. We have the Emperor showing up in the reverse. This represents the divine masculine. All right. So we have a masculine here who is unable to show up for you right now. Divine feminine. There's something going on here when it comes to your masculine, because there's this cold energy between the two of you right now. So more than likely, there is no interaction. There is no communication. Look at this, guys. We have the Empress, but you're showing up in the upright. So you're next to each other, but we clearly have a situation with a masculine who's unable to have more of these adventures and to continue this voyage with you. Take this if it makes sense. You guys could have already had a child or children together, because these two cards next to each other, the Empress can represent pregnancy, fertility, things of that nature, and then the Empress could represent fatherhood. So you guys could have already had a family together, or you had a family from previous partnerships. Nevertheless, you guys are still right next to each other, masculine and feminine. But here's the reality. You guys are not together right now. Three of Cups can sometimes be an indication of a love triangle, a third-party situation. That as well contributed to this truth, the reality of the situation. But this could also be a new beginning in love. We do have the Seven of Wands. We've got the Four of Wands. The Two of Cups. Wow. And then we've got the Death card right here. So yeah, a situation that came to an end. A relationship ended. This could have been a twin flame connection. Maybe at one point in time, Gemini, you really had a very strong connection with this person or a relationship in the 3D. I feel more so at this point you guys could be connecting in the 5D if you're not together. So this relationship, it's going through some pretty drastic changes, and part of those changes is that you guys are in separation right now. This right here is a transformation. Even though the Death card can represent something that comes to an end, it also paves a way for something that can start again. The Four of Wands can be representative of a strong foundation in a relationship. With the Emperor coming up in reverse, that foundation could have been faulty, you know? And so somebody is in this Seven of Wands vibe where somebody wants to be able to maintain control of their life, of their space, and being very territorial, as we can see there, especially maybe the Divine Feminine. You know, you're just protecting your heart space right now because you don't want to get hurt by your masculine, especially if they're just not ready for commitment. But I'm ultimately feeling, just based off of how this is presenting itself, someday they might be ready for that. They still consider you to still be the best thing that's ever happened to them. They still love you. They still care for you. So whatever wasn't working in the relationship before, you guys are transitioning away from that to be able to find happiness again. The best is yet to come. And then you've got the Chariot right here. So this does indicate success. It does indicate a triumphant outcome. It does represent movement here. So if you guys are not interacting, in separation, things are cold between the masculine and feminine, it does seem here that eventually, somewhere down the line, things can start moving and going in the right direction again. All right, so let's see what else we can pick up for you here, Gemini. So I'll pull from my Silhouettes deck here. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Gemini. What else do we need to know? What's going on here? Point of view. You've turned my world upside down. We have faith. And then finish line, don't stop now. So I can't help but feel that we have a masculine here. And is it not interesting that we've got the Emperor showing up in the reverse? And then we've got this image of this gentleman right here also showing up in the reverse. It's like that Hanged Man energy, you know? You've turned my world upside down. And without you, Divine Feminine, maybe they've just lost their sense of direction. But we have this too. Faith. I believe in us. We can get through this. So even though they're not with you, there's no interaction, maybe things have run cold between the two of you, Divine Feminine, maybe we have a masculine here who really still believes that the connection can ultimately come back together. You know, we see that with the Two of Cups, Four of Wands, the Chariot. So some pretty positive messages. And finish line, don't stop now. Okay, so it's one of those things where if we have a masculine who hasn't made enough effort in the past, this is an indication for them to keep trying, to perhaps do what's right, to be able to fix this situation. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to that. I'll be pulling from my Luna Tarot deck here. Super interesting. All right, Gemini, what else do we need to know here? I feel, Divine Feminine, you really have made an impact on your masculine's life, even though you guys are not together right now. You guys could have been married or very committed to one another. For Gemini, please. We do have the Strength card, and maybe this masculine is needing to really tap into their inner strength, find the courage to be able to work on this to fix things. Look at this. We've got two aces right next to each other. We've got the Death card again. We've got the Four of Cups. They have some regrets here. I feel it's the masculine wanting a new beginning with the feminine. The Death card again coming through, endings and beginnings. We clearly see they've got some regrets here. Maybe they really needed time to think things through, or maybe they're still in this hermit mode, needing to figure out some sort of plan to take action and to be able to really see the error of their ways, or to just really evaluate their actions and their behaviors so that they can come towards you as a better person. Divine Feminine. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune right here. So it does seem that things can truly turn around for this partnership, despite the journey that you guys have been on, even though things are cold, even though you might be in separation. Through this new beginning, there's the opportunity for change and to be able to come back together, it seems. Some of you guys could even be dealing with a Virgo here specifically. We've got Scorpio coming through. We've got Leo. All right, so I'll leave part 1 there, Gemini. If it happens to resonate with you, stick around. We've got the preview to the extended coming right up. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below, as well as the action button at the end of this video. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. There is some sort of barrier for now. I feel that makes sense. Divine timing is at play. Okay, so it might take a little bit of time for this to come together. We have compromise, and that's followed by communication. So there could have been compromise lacking in the relationship, and that might have created some drama. But there clearly is this desire to communicate, to be able to remove this barrier, whatever that represents, you know. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot. I'll be pulling from my Valentine Connection tarot deck for Gemini for this extended reading. Angels and spirit guides, please. So if things are cold between the two of you, in time, things will eventually warm up, for lack of a better word. It'll get better, I feel. So the Ace of Wands, there's still potential for growth here for you guys to start again. The spark is still here, even though you're not interacting with one another. But that's confirmed, that barrier with the Two of Swords, and why things just aren't moving right now. So they're